Hey, what's up, guys? We are here to talk overlay. We got that DraftKings information out already. We are going to run through overlay NBA and make this one quick, and we'll try to hit you guys up later today in order to do some MLB information. Obviously, basketball starts early, so we want to get this out to y'all. They got these 5-pick shootouts. Congrats to our boy Ryan Monks, big-time customer of ours, but also one of overlay's probably top players since he's on here every single day playing it. Good job by him yesterday to take down the 5-pick shootout, or at least go 5-0 and have part of that.
He has smashed overlay, so big shout out to him, and let's get it today again.
All right, so let's start out Dame Lillard versus Russ Westbrook. So this is a tough one. I was thinking about this morning when we were doing the show. Do I trust Russell Westbrook to give a full effort today? For not that he won't give full effort when he's out there. Will they play him full minutes? I'm going to lean on they will. What are your thoughts on that? Because that's a big part of this question.
Yeah, you got to go Westbrook for me here. Kind of forgot about Westbrook when we just made our public video. He's kind of, I think, the first guy and, the top guy I would pick to be old. If I had to pick one guy to be the top scorer on the slate, it would be Westbrook.
So this is a tough one because Lillard, is going to be out there for the full game. Russell Westbrook, we think will be. And I would say that if we both thought they played their full allotment of minutes, I would take Russell Westbrook by an eyelash. So that is the big question on this one and why I probably won't pick it.
Harden seemed to play his full allotment of minutes. I know that it was kind of a blowout, so he lost front to end, but so did everyone. Didn't seem like they were really monitoring him too much. Now, I feel like they're
Houston
a little
doesn't really, right? They're usually pretty good at that.
Houston, I feel like they're even less cautious with Harden because Harden controls whatever he wants to do. Westbrook, much in the same vein, but I'm not going to be shocked if he only plays 30 minutes.
Agreed. So this is a tough one that I probably will not go out of my way to pick. How about you?
Same. I do lean Westbrook on, and there's definitely something to be said for these guys are professional athletes, and this is what they're amazing at. They want to be feeling good going into the playoffs. I understand the injury risk, but I almost feel like at this point it's gotten overblown. 10, 15 years ago, guys were only sitting the last game of the season, I feel like.
For sure. I agree. All right. Next up, Devin Booker versus Nurkic. This is another tough one because these are two guys that have a lot to play for in this situation as well. I am going to actually go with Nurkic here for two reasons. One, there's the missed shots thing, and Booker just takes more outside shots, even though he hits them at a high rate. Also, I don't trust Philadelphia to be competitive, and I think Dallas and Portland play a full game.
Yeah, I'm with that, man. Also think it could be the Ayton show today.
Could be. All right, next up, Vouch versus Marantz. So clearly the spot for Vucevic is significantly better. I mean, the question here, though, is with Orlando having really nothing to play for, I mean, they're 2.5 games out. I don't even think they can catch Brooklyn if they wanted to or if they cared about it. What do we think about Vouch playing the full game? I mean, they're sitting everybody else due to injuries or fake injuries or whatever the reason might be. This is a tough one.
So for me, if they're not playing for anything like that, and I usually don't like to go by this, but they're so decimated everywhere else, I cannot see them running the risk to let Vucevic get hurt.
Yeah, I can't picture Vouch playing 40 minutes and really trying to win this game, whereas Memphis has everything to play for. Now the spot for Morant's terrible because Boston's got the exact kind of guys that are going to take to defend him well, but they need this game. Memphis still has a buttload to play for, so I'm going to ride with the guy I know is playing the whole game. I'm not comfortable with it because Vouch could smash here. I just don't trust him to play a full game.
Yeah, the other thing about Morant that I don't mind him here. Obviously, it's not a good matchup because it's against Boston, but the silver lining, I guess, is they don't have amazing rim protection, and he can get to the hole, and I think that hole is probably make a living at the free throw line today.
That's something for you. All right, Derozan versus Ayton. This is another one I'm not going out of my way to pick because these are two guys I have shortlisted as far as guys that I'm looking at to play on DK today because I think they both see a good, solid amount of minutes because they're both playing for something. I think ultimately I'd probably side with Ayton if I had to pick one, but it's not one that I'm going out of my way to pick.
It's very tough. I like both these guys a lot too. I mean, what's not to like, really? Because it's hard. They're two of the only guys you feel comfortable with. I'll go Ayton because, I just like big men over wings. But, I mean, it's really tough.
All right, let's move on to Tatum Middleton. Let's not spend a lot of time on this one. I'm going to go out and venture today and say Middleton's not going to play.
Even if they both play, I like Tatum more. I mean, Milwaukee seems to not be trying to give their guys any minutes at all, really.
Yeah, they were super cautious in a close game last night, or a game that was close-ish for most of it. So I'm with that one. All right, McCollum versus Thomas Bryant. I like guys that I know are going to play a full allotment of minutes today, but I kind of don't think that they're really hindering Thomas Bryant. Like, let him go out there and roll against Milwaukee, what I'm going to guess is going to be a JV squad today. So all things considered, I think I would take Bryant.
They should. Okay, I think we'll both agree. They should not be hindering Thomas Bryant. This is like the time to let him shine. Would you agree? I mean, if you can't just like play like the last 5 guys in your bench, like you want to develop guys that will actually be in your rotation. Give me Bryant here.
All right, J-Val versus Jaylen Brown. I'll take J-Val. Memphis has a lot more to play for.
Yeah, big men have crushed Boston too.
Hayward versus Covington. Again, I like Covington right here. No James Harden. Westbrook does not mind passing in the slightest. Covington's going to get some open threes, and if he hits them, he should do all right here.
Yeah, give me Rocco here all day.
All right, Ricky Rubio versus Kemba Walker. Walker's minutes have been increased a little bit. I'm not trying to pick this one. I think these two are very, very close right here. This is not one I would pick.
I like Kemba more, but I don't love it. I'm with you.
Next one I do like. Give me Murray, especially knowing that White may not play today. That one's easy for me. I will pick this one. Lonzo in the bubble looks more like Lonzo, like bad Lonzo.
Yeah, I mean, especially if Derrick White's out, it's got to be Murray here.
All right, Troy Brown Jr. versus the Beast God of Milwaukee versus Rudy Gay. Not one I want to pick. If I needed like 30 DK points, give me Rudy Gay. But Troy Brown we're big fans of his, and I'm assuming he's going to play good minutes again today.
He's like Jonas Bryant. Why wouldn't he? Right? Like he's the guy that should be playing big minutes. I like Rudy Gay here, but I'm still going to pick Troy Brown.
Okay. Tim Hardaway, who played more than I thought he would yesterday, may easily not play today. I can completely see that versus Rui Hachimura. This is a tough one to answer because I don't know what Milwaukee's going to do. I don't expect him to play many guys, but if they did, that would change that. I guess give me Rui as things stand right now. This could change depending on people who are in and out.
Yeah, give me Rui.
All right, Carmelo versus Marcus Smart. Give me Melo. Portland needs to win.
Melo.
All right, Bogdan Bogdanović or Eric Bledsoe. This is not what I'm trying to pick because I could picture Bledsoe sitting easily. I could picture Bogdanović playing 0 or 35 minutes. I really have no idea. I don't have a good feel for this one.
Same.
All right, Dylan Brooks versus Ish Smith. I haven't heard about Napier yet. You know what? They were really light on Ish the other day, even though he picked up 3 fouls and he didn't do much. Give me Dylan Brooks. Bad matchup, but I know they need to play.
Give me Brooks.
All right, this next one's pretty easy for me too. Shake Milton over Trent. Trent's been balling in the bubble. He came back to earth the other day. The problem here is he only shoots threes, and Shake Milton gets the advantage of going out and playing without anybody else on Philly today.
Hell yeah.
And then Derek Favors versus Brandon Clark. Give me Brandon Clark, but not what I'm trying to pick because I just don't know what New Orleans' plans is now that they're out of it. Oh, yeah. New Orleans is sitting like everybody today now that I remember.
Are they?
Yeah, I'd have no love for that team. Favors these lower minutes. Give me Clark for sure.
Is Favors playing?
I haven't checked on that.
That too. It came out yesterday, like Ingram. Yeah. Might make you rethink. I don't know if Lonzo Ball one. I can't remember who he was going against, but yeah, Favors is not a guy I want to play here. So give me Clark.
No, because I feel pretty good about a couple of these picks. I like Shake. I like Murray. I like J-Val. So yeah, that's not what I'm lining up to pick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. We'll try to hit you up with some MLB info later today. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.